The Sunflower State, the sign of our class today, and it is poetic that today's game carries that moniker as the matchup between these two schools is better known as the Sunflower Showdown. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former game. The Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wildcats offense takes the field for the first time today. The Jayhawks spent basically all of last season being agonizingly close. 6 losses by 1 possession, including yet another one in the Sunflower Showdown against their rival Kansas State, who just continually vexes them. But still, you'd think K-State's on alert today, guys.
Reese, that intro was as long as the field goal that Tennant kicks to go ahead. He kicks a 51-yarder to win the football game, but always a fun showdown, always a lot of passion, Jesse. And last year, the kick at the horn was really fantastic.
There was a lot of Avery Johnson, too, a quarterback. He was so dynamic, both throwing and running the football. And I think when you get in this kind of game, oftentimes it just comes down to which team has the ball last. And that certainly played a big factor a year ago.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Johnson wants to throw it. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Pocket breaking down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. So the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not the start this offense wanted.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got him downfield. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
It settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught over the middle. It's Bradley. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Kansas and K-State have been battling for well over a century, many times sort of on the fringes of the spotlight, if not completely out of it in college football. But, man, when they grab center stage, you realize just how intense it is.
It's intense. It's a fun rivalry. But here's the thing. Kansas State has really dominated this rivalry. And the Jayhawks, they got to fix that. They got to get that rectified, Palmer, because the Wildcats, year after year, they're continuing to find ways to win this matchup.
And these are two great fan bases for years. And we've loved our time whenever we visit Lawrence or you visit Manhattan. The nicest fans, but they're passionate fans as well, especially when they meet up in this rivalry game.
He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving. Johnson looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. He'll keep it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Oh, they're after him. He's got the tight end. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Kansas State. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. So now it's 2nd and long. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Johnson wants to throw it. Immediately fires to the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. They're going to run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
He's going for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And here in the first quarter, we remain tied.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Makes the grab down the middle. And a good job in coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter, for goodness sakes.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Running back searching for a hole. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Might as well give it to him again. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Motion from the wideout. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Wildcats. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking for a crease to the left. Makes a man miss. Got the first down and more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Gives it on the option. Can't get him to the ground. At the 45 on his way. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. The Jayhawks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Finds his man, it's Pickett. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The give is to Williams. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Jayhawks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Looking to throw. Bringing the heat. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? And the Wildcats buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find... And that ball's on the ground behind the defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What a golden opportunity for this offense, scooping up the ball, and now they've got it inside the 10. Trying to barge in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Toledo. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Johnson looking to throw. Unloads to the right. That's reeled in. It's Bradley. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Back to pass on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Kansas State. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. On the option. Quick toss. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Plucks it out of the air. There he goes. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Henderson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. It's Canty. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They marched 79 yards on the drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Johnson wants to throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab deep. Pass the tip. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Canty. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Got a man. It's Henderson. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Quickly complete.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Edwards. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, so much to break down, from a spirited start to the Sunflower Showdown between Kansas and K-State. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Whether it's Rock Chalk or EMAW, these two always deliver. As compelling an in-state rivalry as there is.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Give to the back. Makes a man miss. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The Jayhawks are flying down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Pickett. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Jayhawks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Daniels. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
The give is to Williams. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Jayhawks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forced an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rush is on him.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback, and you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Makes the catch. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. And the Jayhawks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Troy has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Louisiana. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense has it. They're on blue.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Unloads quickly. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bradley. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. The short hands, it's Bradley. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Here's a heat. Got a man, it's Brown. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Johnson wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. He'll set up to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Canty. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass, it's Daniels. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The toss to the right. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. They'll go right back to him. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Makes the grab. It's Bradley. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
I remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
And the Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Kansas State, 45. Kansas, 28.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Cook. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Jayhawks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Henderson. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick Jayhawks have their offense in high gear. Trying to run, it's Williams. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Surging forward on the sneak.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, right choke, Jayhawk. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you just shouldn't have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Johnson looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Oakley. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got enough for the first down. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They're going to ride this running back, and he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Bradley. He's knocked down in the 33, and that's short of the line to gain. And let's see what they do on 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The Jayhawks in the hurry up.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Makes the grab.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Rides the back on the option to give. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They keep it on the ground, clock is their friend. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. On the option. The pitch.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense...
He's going to throw deep right side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he's
got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Timeout.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. And the quarterback takes a knee. Here on 3rd down. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. The Wildcats take this year's Sunflower Showdown after handling the Jayhawks, and the Governor's Cup will find a home in the Little Apple. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.